I have here the Energy 5.1 home theater system. I picked this up on Amazon for $400. It's probably one of the best budget home theater systems out there. It has a 200 watt, 8-inch powered subwoofer with all the bells and whistles you wish you could have. Got the phase control, the frequency control, and of course a bass volume knob, and some more in the speaker level inputs as well. Each speaker has a 3-inch titanium woofer and a 3/4 inch aluminum dome tweeter. This Energy Take Classic 5.1 offers high fidelity sound to no distortion and also provides natural sound reproduction. Now this is not an unboxing. I was going to do an unboxing, but it was going to take way too long. There's a lot of stuff inside of this box. So I'm going to unpack it all. I'm going to go through the subwoofer and what the speakers look like in the comparison of my old Sony speakers. Now I have not tested these speakers yet, as I don't have a powerful enough receiver, so I can't comment on how well these sound. But from the comments I read on Amazon and all over the web, these are very awesome speakers. Okay, as you can see, I have unboxed all of the Energy Take Classic 5.1 home theater system right here. They are very shiny. They have a piano black finish, which is a very fingerprint magnet surface, so you will get a lot of fingerprints on it, as I already do. This is a subwoofer, this is the center channel, and the front and rear channels. The dust covers can be easily removed by pulling this off, like so. They're very easy to take off, and depending on your preference, how you want to display these speakers in your home, with the dust cover or without them. I personally like it without them. Now for a size comparison, I have my old center channel, and I'm going to show you the size difference here. So this is the old Sony center channel, and this is the new one. That's the old one. As you can see, they're almost equal in size, but obviously the Energy ones are much more bigger. The woofer is a lot more bigger than it is in this one. This is like an 1.5-inch woofer with no tweeter, and it also has 2 bass ports too, versus the Sony one does not have any bass ports. For the surround sound channels, there's a big difference in size versus the old Sony ones. It's the new ones versus the old ones. As you can see, very big difference in size. The Energy ones are much more bigger, and this is your standard surround sound home theater kit. Big difference. This is what it looks like behind one of the surround sound speakers. Right here, you have the keyhole mount option, which can be removed if you like. And right here, you have your standard mount. These speakers also have high-end speaker connections versus the old spring action ones. These ones have connections where you can use banana plugs, or you can feed your wire through a small hole and just screw this down. Very nice. And down here, you also have your bass port. Okay, on the front you have your grill cover, and we're going to pull that right off, like so. And underneath of that cover, you have your 3-inch woofer and your tweeter. Okay, now on to your center channel. On the back, you have your same inputs as I showed you on the other speakers. I like these a lot. And you have 2 keyhole mounted options, and of course your screw mounted option. Now these ones don't have a bass port in the back. but the base ports are in the front. You have 2 base ports in the front instead of just one. Your 3-inch woofer and your tweeter. Now this center channel, actually I have it hooked up to my old surround sound system, and this actually overpowers the other ones. This is your subwoofer. In the front you have your big sound hole or your base port and your LED light, which is blue. On the back of the subwoofer you have a lot of knobs, switches, and inputs. This one is your volume level. What I like about it, all the knobs and switches are all metal and they move very smooth. Then below you have your low pass filter, which filters out frequencies you don't want to hear or you want to let the subwoofer hear. And down below you have your phase switch from 0 degrees to 180 degrees. And below that you have your power mode, which I really like. You have on, auto, and off. I personally like it on auto because that way you don't have to get down and turn this on every single time you want to watch a movie. When the subwoofer receives a signal from the receiver, it will automatically turn the subwoofer on. When there is no signal for 5 minutes or so, the subwoofer will automatically turn off. What I like about this subwoofer, it provides 2 ways to connecting your sub to the receiver. You can either use the left RCA, which is that one, for your line in. That's just your standard digital coax cable. Or you can use both RCA, left and right, as well. Now up here you have your speaker level in. Underneath of the subwoofer is where the action happens. As you can see the 8-inch ribbed woofer, and the subwoofer has nice feet too. That was your first look at the Energy Take Classic 5.1 home theater system. Like I said before, you can pick this system up on Amazon for $399. I cannot wait to get this system hooked up to my new on-kill receiver, which I'll also do a review as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Summer's up here. And I'll see you in another video.